Andrea asked, I joined DD to learn digital marketing so I can be a better owner and lead. Since I started my agency last year, I can sign up right this minute for the academy, but my big insecurity is my digital marketing and Facebook ads knowledge would not be enough. How critical is this for the academy? Feels like the academy is a university and I'm just at kindergarten. Well, this is what I would say to you is if you're in the academy, you're in the DD Pro anyway, right? So all of you can upgrade today to the academy and you're still going to be able to do all the DD Pro courses because it's part of the academy. So just to make sure of that, I don't know if you will understand that, but that's the truth, right? So I can go into DD Pro courses if I want as an academy member, as a masterminder, I can go into DD Pro. What the academy does, it's not another level up on what you're learning here. What it is how to build a sustainable, powerful business. So if you want to build a business that serves you instead of you serving it, the academy gives you that part of the equation. So right now, Andrea, if you're learning, you might be feeling, okay, I might have 20% of my boat built. So I need to learn another 30, 40%, which is understanding Facebook ads and so forth. And the other 40% is the building of the business. You can do it all at the same time. In fact, I know some people that have gone through the academy that never knew anything about Facebook ads, right? But they figured out how to build a business and they figured out, okay, I could hire some people from DD Pro. I've been able to hire some people, I've hired salespeople, hired customer service people. I've hired digital marketers, and they've built the business through the knowledge that they gained from the academy. So, moving on to the academy is, when you feel comfortable. If I'm honest with you, I know less than probably my mother-in-law now does about Facebook ads, right? And she struggles to log into Facebook. So, but I have a team of people that know it like ninjas. What I'm good at is hiring the right people. What I'm good at is developing processes with which those people work within to build a solid business that doesn't fail and just goes from strength to strength. It's quite a simple process. It makes a lot of sense when you go through it. It's not rocket science, but it's, and anything that I think works really well doesn't have lots of moving parts, right? The more complicated things are, the more chance of failure. The reality is it's a solid, proven process that includes how to sell, how to take care of clients, how to communicate with people, how to build a sales funnel for yourself to generate exactly the clients that you want constantly. And, I've got to say, like, I met a young guy who it was like, I think it was end of November last year. He started the academy and he was in major financial stress. He put his last dollars into the academy, and he focused on mortgage agents, right? That was his niche. At the end of the academy, which was like three months long, 12 weeks long, he had gone from 3 mortgage brokers that he was working with to 37. Right? He'd gone from making about $12,000 and had a one staff member and really worried about spending money to 100, I think it was 107,000 that Zach got to. Now, I will say that is a great example. When you talk about weight loss classes and stuff, that you hear about the person that went from 300 pounds to a lovely 125 pounds, and he's definitely in that mark. But every single week, I see people go from struggle to abundance, and all it is about learning the processes of how to have a conveyor belt that, one, make sure that your business is full of as many clients as you want. 2, make sure that you're charging and getting the dollar that you should be getting, right? And 3, keeping those clients for a long period of time. You get that magic sauce together, and then you add it with employees that takes care of that process to make sure that it's running. All of a sudden, you don't have to work anymore and you're earning $15,000 a month. And I think my hope for you guys is that you take those steps if you want to do it. Now, some of you might just really love those ads and you don't want to have an employees because, hey, granted, I have employee issues. I've got to deal with employees and blah, 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 blah. But I'd much rather deal with employees than customers. Any day, I'd much rather deal with employees than customers. And quite frankly, if you hire well, which is what we talk about in the academy too, hiring processes and what's a good employee and what's this and all of that good stuff, you know, you have very little issues. And suddenly you get your life back. And one thing that you really can't buy, like money can't buy time. And what I would say that I now have in much more abundance than I did have, because none of us have unlimited time, obviously, is time, right? I can call my shots each day. I get to call my shots. If I go on vacation, I can shut everything down and not answer anything. And then 3 weeks later, I can log into my email and I can see that we've got 4 more customers and we're earning another $20,000 a month. And that's not because I'm so smart or I'm amazing. What it means is I have the formula. I've learned the formula. I've duplicated it and I've taught it to my staff. And then now running it, right? And then my job is to make sure that my staff are happy and that we all have a good time because they never want to leave us. So Andrea, the answer to the question is the academy is not a level up of more intricate learnings of Facebook ads. The academy is how you turn your skill set of running Facebook ads into a business that frees your time and makes you money, is what it is in a very real sense.